I don't know why that sounded weird. Hello. That sounded weird too. Anyway, hi. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm going through a lot, and that's why I have skipped 2 days of uploading a video. I've been going through some very intense last couple of days, and they were very hurtful, and I kind of had to get over that hump. I'm learning to, whatever hurts me, heal it quickly, or take my time, whichever my body says, get back on my feet mentally and go from there. Yesterday was very, very, very hard, very difficult. So yeah, today's a better day. I woke up feeling better, and tomorrow will be 7 days that I've had vertigo. And it's mild, the mildest vertigo I've ever had, but the longest. And it only affects me if I bend over, if I turn too quickly, anything like that. If I look up at the ceiling, if I read with my head down, I start spinning. And it's really odd, it's really weird, because I've never had it this mild and in that way. I welcome this kind of vertigo because the other vertigos I've had were debilitating. I couldn't get out of bed. So I see an ear, nose, and throat doctor. I think it's the 12th or 14th. I have it wrote down at work. And he's going to be checking my ears out and see what's going on. A year ago today, not today, this month, I had it really bad. And I said it a lot on my YouTube that I need to lower my voice. I'm trying to remind myself. But yeah, I was debilitated for 5 days in my bed, and it was so bad I couldn't get up. And I just was able to put weight on my foot after Achilles tendon surgery. So you can imagine when the room is spinning and your body is going in that direction, you're wanting to fall over, and you're in a medical boot, and your foot hurts. So it was horrible. I dehydrated, I barely ate, barely drank, nobody to help me whatsoever. It was horrible. I was actually 5 days without a shower. So when I was able to stand for a good amount of time, I took a shower, thank goodness, on the 6th day. And although I was able to walk, my body was like sick, kind of like wore out, that I had to lay down off and on throughout the day and just rest. Well, I've been doing that here lately also, going to bed early, trying to take care of myself and not overdo anything. I haven't went to the gym. I paid the gym membership and haven't been yet. It's one thing or another that's going on. I can't go. It's either me or my daughter. I told her I would start going with her. Oh, I also want to add that I don't even remember when the first time was that I noticed these things in my ears. I had one in each ear, and as you put your finger down and you're gonna kind of go down in your ear hole, your canal, I felt a lump, a solid lump. It wasn't mushy, it wasn't sore, nothing, but it was like a lump. And the more I felt it, this one slid down until I couldn't even feel it anymore. This one slid down, but I can still feel it. I think they're implants. Call me crazy, but I'm going to have the doctor look at it and go from there. But I have this intense feeling that it's an implant. And I'm not going to feel silly if it's not. It's just an idea. And then I also wonder if that was put there in order to help me with my vertigo. And the reason why I say that is I know for a fact there are star seeds on Earth, and they have implants. Not all of them are bad, but the implant is there for instance, if the star seed's very first time on Earth, their oxygen level in their body is out of kilter because their body is freaking out. Oh my God, I'm on a high density planet and I can't get enough oxygen. Well, they're taken and they're implanted, and that regulates the oxygen in their body. Same thing with blood. If there's something wrong with their blood or whatever, they'll put an implant in there and help that bloody part out. Implants have a way of making the body work, and the extraterrestrials put that in there to help you. Just so you know. This is probably going to be a short video. I didn't expect to get on here and talk fully about my vertigo. I hypnotized somebody, and their higher self told me that my vertigo kicks in when they take me on the ship. I don't know if that's accurate. If it is, it's not all the time, because I've had 3 instances. One, it was in a good situation. I remembered everything on that ship, and I described it in my video. The other 2, they masked what was actually a UFO to a ship, a water ship. So those are 2 other times. And I say that too because of the humans that were on there, and everything was just odd, if that makes sense. Too long of a story to even talk about. But I wasn't sick when I woke up all 3 of those times. So I just don't know if that is accurate or not. I don't know why a higher self would say it if it wasn't. And I don't remember which patient, which client it was. And maybe they really weren't hypnotized and they just threw it out there. I don't know. I have hypnotized a few people, a lot of people, but a handful that has faked it. And that offends me more than them saying, this isn't working, can we start over? Or can we try another way? Or something like that. And nobody said anything. They just thought it was okay to fake it through. And just so you know, the hypnotist knows when you're faking it, because there's certain things that you do while you're in trance. There's a few things that we watch for. So if you're going to fake it and you don't know those things, we're going to know that you're faking it, because you're not doing those things. And I'm not going to discuss what those things are for that reason. I'm sorry that I missed 2 days, and like I said, it was very hard, and I knew I had to hurry up and get back on here and put one out, and I tried. It was just, the last 2 days were very emotional, but I'm in a better place now. I've asked my guides for help to get me through this, to help me through over the hump, and they do. They have. They always will. I think that was channeled. I think that was channeled. They did, they have, they will. Because that all came out without even me thinking. Okay, yeah. So there. I also want to add, since that just happened, is if you're down and out and sad or mad, or something's really upset you and you just can't get over it, you can't stop thinking about it, your guides are just waiting to help you. All you have to do is ask. Please, I give you permission, my star family or my guides that are aligned to God's source energy and light, to help me. You have to say that, because if you don't, bad ones will step in. But you give them permission to help you. Please get over this hump, over whatever it is. Or help me help me work through my feelings in a more positive manner. And they will. It's amazing what they do. I'm here to tell you. They've helped me many times. Many times. They've actually helped me get the job I had so I can get out of that bad situation I was in. It was bad. The whole situation I was in was horrible. I wrote 5 letters of unaliving myself to my kid's dad. That's how bad it was. And I still have them. I've talked about them a couple of times. But the very next day, I didn't feel like I needed to do that. When the night before, I was intending on doing it without a doubt. And it's not something you should do, but when your life is shitty from birth until now, sometimes you just can't help but think about it. But they've helped me through it every single time. They helped me last night. They've always helped me. Your guides, your star, I'm thinking more so your guides than your star family, but I know all of them will help you. But the guides especially, because they're there to guide you. Ask them. They're eagerly waiting. They cannot interfere unless you give them permission or ask them. But always protect yourself. I will also add, it would be beneficial if you surround yourself with a huge pyramid of white light. I was going to say triangle, it's the same thing. Encasing your whole body, and even putting a circle around that of white light, and then inviting them in. But you have to say, that are aligned in God source energy and light. There's that. That was kind of a trippy video. It went from vertigo to that. So I'm going to end my video here. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. And I'm sending you love, light, and peace. And I want to say, please subscribe. I want to add real quick that I see that there's hundreds of people watching my videos but not subscribing. It's free. You can always unsubscribe. I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Again, bye.